E aí galera, beleza? Dando continuidade no Alan Wake. Esse jogo que tá tenebroso, tá muito bom. Peço que vocês se inscrevam no canal, dá o like, o joinha, beleza? Ajuda nós aí, vamos embora pro gameplay de hoje. Da última vez nós paramos aqui, né? Vamos estar continuando daqui. Desenrolar essa trama dessa história aqui que tá bem tensa. Aquilo ali deve ser espectro, né? É espectro. Esse espectrozinho chato. O caminho vai ser pra cá. Mais poder. Mas por que não quer dar, gente? Tem hora que você mira pra esses trem e dá, tem hora que você mira e já não dá. Ou já deu e eu não percebi. Mais outro save, um perto do outro. Isso aqui tá parecendo aqui o começo do jogo. Deixa eu olhar o mapa aqui. Tem aqui e tem ali. Quadro do enredo.
This thread fit the scene.
É, dali nós viemos, nós já foi, né? Também nós veio, tinha um livro bem aí, né? Aí tem um livro. Ixi. Corre, Alan. Vai, mano, abre esse trem, mano. Aqui tem luz, ela não entra.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
Será que foi mesmo? Destruiu o trem, né? O metrô.
The tunnel was... Shit.
Corre, meu filho.
The dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
Ixi. Uma coisa no meio do nada. Esse aqui tá com cara de boss, mano. Que doido esses trem de 2 cenários transitando ao mesmo tempo, hein, mano? Muito louco isso aí.
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key. Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. Help me get you.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Mount Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I had lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
Fim de parte.
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
Mais um ritual.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something that soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
Vamos avançar. Cara, esse jogo tá muito bem feito, viu? Tem uns trem que parece de verdade. Nossa, mano, ainda nós estamos no metrô. E voltamos pro começo. Que é o começo. Mas pelo jeito ele vai ter que voltar lá pra casa, pra casa dele, né?
The station had changed. I was closer now.
Ele tem que ir nesse hotel aí, ó, pelo jeito.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Their Dark Place.
The writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Nossa, esse trem parece que é tudo de ouro, né? As portas, ó, que doido. Ah, esse trem é pai, velho. Tá assombrado.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice! Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Que AP massa, hein? Show de bola, grande pra caramba.
Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
Tem que encontrar o cartão de memória. O cartão de memória.
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
Photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like.
Yeesh.
I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do, too, sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent.
Ó, que
It was
fita, hein?
Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew.
Yeah, mesmo.
I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why? I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing this story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
Nossa. Retard. Esse episódio foi pequenininho, né? Ele voltou com a camisa xadrez, camisinha, camiseta clássica que ele usava nos primeiros.
For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place. It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything, like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
E o café tá gostoso? Quentinho tá, né? Tá saindo até fumaça.
Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
E cá estamos de novo.
And there's so much of it. Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something? Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa. Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew a weapon.
Tem trem, hein? Tem muita coisa aqui agora.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult. Makes sense. The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this. The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance? No.
Fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true.
Keep trying.
Só desvendando aqui as pistas.
Doesn't look right. Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this? It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
Dá um savezinho aqui. Ah, tem uns trem aqui agora. Alternar realidade. Aí eu vou pro mapa dele.
I wasn't able to escape. A dark presence had stopped me. I had seen the title page of another manuscript. Return. I didn't remember writing it, but it felt familiar. Important. I had to find it. The plot board was empty again. I needed a new I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
De novo, mano.
Welcome, welcome. Our guest tonight is Alan Wake. This time we wanted to do something.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
What demons he wrestles with in the dark.
Examine a televisão.
Together with our house band, the divine old gods of Asgard, we have created something very special. The song is called Herald of Darkness. I like to call this thing second. The story of the junior
Que é pra me voltar pro mundo dela.
It could not be opened on the side.
we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
Ixi.
What the hell?
Cara, que doideira esse jogo, velho. Esse jogo tem uns trem assim em tempo real muito foda, velho. Olha que doideira, mano. Que coisa mais louca. Que louco, mano. E esse espectro é real ou não? Cara, que massa isso aqui, mano. A coreografia que ele tá fazendo, que doido, velho. Vou entrar aqui, muito doido isso aí, viu?
And the award goes to Alan White.
Really?
And all your stories of crime and chilling thrillers of hard-boiled killers became bestsellers. It was all too much. I had to get away.
Que doido, velho. Trem cabuloso, mano. E onde eu tenho que ir?
But there is more to it than meets the eye. I never meant for it to ruin my life that way. Would you say you lived a jaded lie? Dark shades could never save the day. So sad, but true.
Tem alguma coisa no carro, mas tá com pouca carga.
Nightmares, torture, life, it should kill
Uai. Tô seguindo as setas. Pra cá. Rapaz, mas que viagem estranha, mano. Que doideira, mano.
He could write a new story like tons ain't before him, and maybe they'd be happy once again. Just one shot, one more chance for him to save their marriage away from the city, a romantic getaway.
Essa banda de Asgard é muito, muito massa, velho. Ai, que doideira esse jogo, moço. Que viagem, mano. A sala dele. Sinalizador. Campeão da luz. Ah, sai pra lá, mano. Nossa, a arma é lenta pra carregar, viu? Puta merda. Ixi, agora tem até The Flash também. Ah, doidão. Vai pra lá. Esses esses dashzinhos aí é do primeiro, viu, galera? Primeiro você tem que usar muito esses dash no tempo certo. Que doideira, essa parte é a parte mais doida que eu já vi. Eu nunca vi isso. Ai, olhando o trem. Aí não, doidão. Nunca vi nada igual a isso. Tem um ali, ó. Junta os três, junta os três. Não, junta os três. Juntar os três pra você economizar bala. Vai pra lá, filho. Tem um caminho pra cá. É pra cá, né? Não, é pra cá mesmo. Setinha no chão. Ah, não, deu duas pancadas. Sai pra lá. Tô precisando de sangue. Opa. Opa! Aí não, Zé. Aí não, Zé. Que doideira, mano.
I didn't see that coming. A vision. Such a dark place, am I trapped in here? Is this real? I cannot remember. There was a manuscript, it held a key. A vicious cycle I must not surrender to. Echo scenes to seek out again and again until I figure it out to bring this song to its end.
Véi, que viagem, mano, essa parte do jogo.
Is there any way out to bring this song to its end?
Ah, a saída é o que? Escrever? Pelo jeito, né?
You gotta figure it out to bring this song to its end.
Final da música.
I gotta figure it out and bring this song to its end.
Ah, que viagem, velho. And I thought this place couldn't get any stranger.
Champion of light, herald of darkness, lost in the
Conversa com ele não.
Champion of life.
Fim de parte. Bom, galera, eu vou ficando por aqui. O vídeo já tá muito longo, mas essa parte foi divertida, viu? Muito louco. E nunca vi algo tão foda assim, de pôr dois mundos ao mesmo tempo interagindo. Muito foda isso aí. É isso aí, deixa o seu like, dá o joinha, se inscreve no canal. Nos vemos na próxima, valeu, fui!